sharing my dream 6-car garage. So let's go ahead and relax and talk about cars. Cars. Okay, for our first car in my dream. For our first car in my dream 6-car garage. In my dream 6-car garage, we have a 90s Civic hatchback, a 90s Honda Civic hatchback, preferably an EF or EK model Honda Civic hatchback. This car, all 6 of these cars would have a purpose to me. So, for this car, this would be my ricer. This would have flames going out the hood. It's gonna have all types of stickers. It's gonna have that underglow. It's gonna have some crazy wheels. It's gonna have some colors, some racing seats. It's gonna be the thing I take to the shows and shoot fires out of. And people are just gonna be staring at it, thinking I'm an absolute nutcase, thinking I'm a high schooler or something. This would be my crazy car. Crazy car. The Honda Civic hatchback. I want this thing so bad. Right now, the car I own is a 2003 Infiniti G35. If you guys want me to make a video on it, let me know in the comments below. If you guys want me to make a video on my car, let me know in the comments below. For my 2003 Infiniti G35. But yeah, this Honda Civic, I really want one. It might be the third or fourth car I get. If I ever had acquired enough money and had a place to put it, this would be the third car I get. But I put it as the first because I'm really interested in it recently. Alright guys, so let's move on to the second car. Second car. While we do this, we're gonna do some trigger. I really hate loud triggers, so we're gonna do no triggers right now. Just one. Okay, guys. For the second car and the last Japanese car on this list, so this list will not be all Japanese cars. I have what is called taste. I promise you guys I have good taste. Maybe not good taste, that's subjective, but I definitely have a taste in cars. And I have a purpose taste, I like to say. Everything needs to have a purpose. But for the second car, we're gonna go with the S13, the Nissan Silvia S13 chassis, or the S15, but more preferably the S13. And for the Civic, I really like the EF and the EK, so it's either or. But for this car, I like the S13 more. And this purpose would be at first it would be all sick S13, but then it would turn into a drift build. I would want to learn how to drift. I really want to learn how to drift on my car, but I have an automatic and I really don't know how that works. But I have an automatic. I might need to manual swap it if that's the right thing to do. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it because I really don't want to trash it right now. It's a daily driver, so, and I've already put so much money into it. fixing random things, so I really don't want to just start drifting and break everything. But that's what this car would be for, the S13. It would still look cool, but I wouldn't put hella money into this just for the sake of drifting. Because everyone knows at least when you start drifting, you're gonna break stuff. So I wouldn't be putting a bunch of bags on it or some super nice wheels. I would Facebook Marketplace a lot of stuff. It would have a lot of dents, maybe I hate everything needs to be the same color, so if I break something I gotta get it color matched or something, but I don't mind dents. But obviously I would love this car, so it's hard because it's such a cool car that you would want to keep it nice, but then you gotta drift it. It's a drift car. It's meant for that. So yeah, number 2, the S13 Nissan Silvia. Okay, and for probably my favorite car on this list, kind of basic. Don't hate me for this, but it's just always been my favorite car. I don't know why, I just love this car. I have forever. I used to have the V6 version of this car. And that's a long story. We can go down that rabbit hole another day. But for the third car on this list, we're gonna have the Dodge Challenger. Dodge Challenger. More specifically, you gotta have those red keys. So a Hellcat or a Demon gotta have those red keys. I really don't care. This is gonna be the speed car. You got that Hemi inside there. This is that car that you kinda daily, but it isn't the daily. But you just love it because it's a muscle car, and it's my favorite car, so I'd be riding that thing a lot. I'd be driving that thing a lot. I would love my Hellcat or Demon. I have all the specs I want already. I know the wheels, the lights. Ooh, I'll make my thing so pretty. I'd never see this. I would get it all black, like blacked out everything. And then on the inside, I would have purple leather seats. Ooh, you need to get those purple guts inside the. My God. Just thinking about it. This will be a car I own one day. I am manifesting it. I really like the Civic right now. The Silvia is cool, but this Challenger is something I really, really want to own. And it might be basic. Everybody has one. Everybody wants a Hellcat. Not everybody has one, but you see a lot of them on the road. So people know of this car. People like this car, but I do too. It's one of my favorite cars. Archer. I love the show Archer. He had a Challenger. It's a spy car. His spy car is really cool. Some facts about the Challenger. Most of those lights, 3 of the lights, act as an air intake. Yeah, it's pretty cool. There's one of the lights, you can see like the whole inside of it. It's actually where the air intake goes. It's pretty cool. But I love the Challenger. Yeah, but this car, Dodge Challenger number 3. Alright guys, so that's our American, that's our muscle, speed, loud engine. You know what I'm saying? That's the purpose of this car. Okay, so let's move on to number 4. Alright guys, for number 4, we have a truck. Either an old F-150 or F-100 or a new truck. I'm not too keen into trucks. I'm not that knowledgeable knowledgeable about them, but I know I really like the older trucks. I really love bench seats. Bench seats are sick as crap. I love bench seats. And I like Fords and Dodges, I think. But I think as old Ford F-150 would be perfect. This would be obviously for work. For when you got those wheels set and you gotta drive them back to the crib and put it on the Challenger or the Civic. When you got the parts, when you gotta haul the Sylvia after crashing it. That's the purpose of the truck. You don't need to haul too much like a boat or anything. So you don't need a giant truck for that. But just that truck like this, an old truck, especially if it's a diesel F-150 old one, I think it would still haul a lot. So for that, we're gonna go truck. I would make it look nice. I would give it, everything it needs, but I want it. It needs to have some character. People need to know you're not out here just. It's not a show truck. It's your truck. You know what I mean? I don't know if that makes sense, but I would make it pretty. I'd make it beautiful. But yeah, truck. I think F-150 old. I really like that old F-150s that have a back seat, and that back seat is a bench, or a bench front seat, and in the back they have those two little seats that pull down, and you can face each other. I think those look sick. Those look gnarly. And then they have the two fuel tanks, one for regular, one for diesel. I think that's sick. Yeah, I think an old F-150. I think those are like 90s, if I'm not mistaken. I'll put a video up on the screen. But yeah, these trucks look sick, and they are sick. This would be an amazing thing in the collab. Alright. So let's move on to number 5. Now for number 5, this is the exploring car, the adventuring car, the family car. And this car is none other than an old Land Rover Defender or Discovery, but most likely Defender. I like the Defender. These cars are so freaking sick and gnarly. Oh my gosh. I would love to own this. I think if I had to rank these cars so far, it would go Challenger, Civic, then Defender. I love these cars. They have so much character. You never see them around. I was debating this car or an FJ Cruiser because I love those as well. But look at this car, man. You can't go wrong with it. Obviously, the mechanical parts of it, everything can go wrong with it. But looks wise, oh my gosh, it looks so beautiful, man. I love this car. This car is sick. I would take it out everywhere. I would have, oh my gosh, so much memories with this car. I would take it out any off-road, any adventure, anything. We could go camping, take the girl out to see a movie, a drive-in movie. Oh my god, this car would be legendary. I was debating supercars. I was debating putting a Porsche, putting a Ferrari, but nah, the Land Rover Defender. What you know about it, Sway? You don't know nothing. You know, I would keep this car original color and just get it really nicely buffed. I would get some good tires on it, and we get all the mechanical stuff figured out and let it go like we're gonna go. Just like that. And that would be my car for number 5. Now, for number 6, we need a daily driver. This is that car where you're going to work. You're going to get to the restaurant with your girl. You need to have a nice interior. For your lady or your bros to hop in the car, or your fellas, or anything like that. You need your partner electronics for your daily. Something that's newer, that's not going to be breaking down on you left and right. Something German engineered. You need a G80 M3. G80 M3, G80 M3. Not only do you get that good interior, the lights at night hidden, but you get speed. It's still a sports car. I was thinking about the i7. You get a little electric, you get a little more lights in your car, some cooler features. But guess what you don't get? Speed. The M3 G80 will give you that speed. What would I do to this? I would get it tuned. I would get cool wheels. I would get an exhaust, maybe, or a nice exhaust. I want to blow it out. I would get that dark green and then have black and dark green. My God, it'd be my green goblin. I would pimp this car out. This would be the daily driver. We're not going on vacation. We're going on vacations in the Land Cruiser. But this car would be legendary. And I mean legendary. I would love to daily this car. It would be sick. The keys, everything about it. So there you have it, guys. That's my 6-car garage. And in the back, in the backyard, in that shed, you would see a busted down Dodge Viper that you're working on. That doesn't count because it's a project. It's not a car yet because it doesn't run. So that doesn't count. But we would have a salvaged Dodge Viper that we bought for $20K at an auction, and it's busted to all hell. And we're just working on it until we get old and pass it to our kids and maybe drive it one time in our whole life. But yeah, this is my 6-car garage. We got the Honda Civic hatchback. We got the S13 Nissan Silvia. We got the Dodge Challenger. We got the Ford F-150, an old Ford F-150. We have an old Land Rover Defender, and we have a G80 M3 BMW, a BMW G80 M3, a BMW G80 M3. Alright guys, which car is your favorite? Let me know in the comments. Please subscribe, like, and comment what you would like down below. I'm thinking about doing just a JDM, just a muscle, or even show you my car that I have now. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you would like to see. Which car is your favorite? Do I have good taste? Please subscribe, like, and yeah guys, sleep well. This is Echo ASMR.